Four major drug companies reached a last-minute settlement Monday, avoiding the first federal trial in the opioid epidemic. The deal will cost them a combined $260 million. They're the first of nearly 3,000 plaintiffs across the country suing Big Pharma over drugs that have killed hundreds of thousands of Americans. Adriana Diaz spoke with the lead prosecutors about how the deal came together.
Why not take this to court? Let there be a day in court and justice for these victims.
Some of us are disappointed. Some of our team is very disappointed they didn't go to trial. But you have to think what's best for these two counties. But they've got an immediate problem. And going to court and getting a trial and getting a verdict for, $10 million, $10 billion, it's 5 years away, 8 years away by the time we get through appeals. Here they've got money now that's unrestricted. They can use it for their opioid problem, and they can use it now. And that's what they needed, immediate help.
How late did negotiations go last night?
About 1:15, 1:30.
How tough were they?
Sometimes words were, people got cranky late in the afternoon or late in the evening.
There's nothing that forces settlement like a trial date. And Joe, who is the master of negotiation, kept telling the defendants, well, now you got 7 hours left, now you have 6 hours left. We think it really began to focus them, and that's when they made significant movement upwards towards a number that we ultimately accepted.
Did they come up hundreds of millions of dollars or tens of millions of dollars to get there?
They came up tens and tens of millions of dollars from where they were on Friday.
This trial was supposed to be a litmus test for the 2,700 other cases that are pending. What are the implications on those other cases now?
For one thing, in each of those cases, the defendants are going to have to carefully weigh their potential risks of going to trial versus paying a substantial amount of money, as we believe they did in this case.
Are hundreds of millions of dollars enough when this epidemic has cost the country an estimated $600 billion plus?
What's enough? Enough to do what? What my goal right now is to stop going to funerals back home. My goal is to be able to care for the children that don't have a mother or a father. My goal is to make a difference in my community and the communities across the country.